Ciao a tutti ragazzi, bentornati in The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. In questo episodio, che sarà anche l'ultima di questa run, vedremo finalmente tutte le conclusioni dopo aver sconfitto Eredin, la caccia selvaggia, e fermato il bianco gelo. Allora,
Out on a hunt, Master Witcher? Thought you'd clear the area of beasts your last time through.
Rabbit hunting this time around.
Ah, so that's it. Maybe you come round, visit us this eventide. Verka's baking a pie.
I don't know if...
As you will. You're always welcome.
allora, prima però c'è una cosa che voglio controllare nelle missioni. Infatti ce n'è una. Cattura il cavallo in fuga. Quindi prima di concludere abbiamo questa missioncina da fare.
To think the nag would know me after all these years. They're smart, grow attached. Bit like people. Saw officers weep for their fallen mounts, though wailing women and crying babes didn't move them one bit.
Which side do you fight for?
Like most, my own. Fought to stay alive. Dying's all the same.
Risposta interessante.
Dirt and shite, be it under the Redanian eagle or the Imperial sun. No glory in it.
Been away long?
A year. Not quite. But it feels like more, let me tell you.
They force you to join?
Nah, I was eager to fight. Thought I'd bring home more than just the scars on my back. Did see a chunk of the world, though. Some mammoth battles, a few famous generals from afar, and lots of
Ti
horses.
capisco.
Didn't see the Emperor take Novigrad, but I don't regret it. Beautiful city. But I wonder what awaits me back home.
Glad to see the horses in good hands.
The best. His owners. Do you miss me, Golden, huh? Do you miss me?
I'd say he did. Bolted off soon as he sensed you. Toppled anyone in his way.
Esatto, abbiamo visto che è partito in quarta.
Do you mark anyone calling after him? Ploughing armpits or some such? But one man
Sfuggita.
is so odd, my neighbour, Mirko. Gave him Golden to care for when I left. Want to go see him, must be worried. Here. Token of my appreciation for running after Golden, to see he was alright.
Ok. Adesso riprendiamo la nostra missione principale. Dobbiamo andare a parlare con una nostra vecchia conoscenza. Un cacciatore che ci ha aiutati proprio all'inizio del gioco. Infatti mi pareva anche di ricordare d'aver detto che l'avremmo rivisto. Mislav.
She's gone.
Mad she had to wait.
No, eager to roam the fields. Prepared the cover scents and oiled the jaw traps all by herself.
Make a good hunter, wouldn't she?
Nah, too impatient that one. Probably snatching rabbits barehanded, putting them in the traps because they're too slow to step in themselves.
Beh, però non avrebbe molto senso.
Not far, over yonder.
Farewell.
E allora andiamo a vedere. Salve Ciri.
Not up to hunting rabbits anymore?
Not really.
What now?
C'è qualcosa che non va.
Sitting, waiting for you. It's nice here.
I'll wait till you see Dol Blathana in winter, and the Blue Mountains. We'll head east soon as the snow melts. Think we might have settled in a bit too much.
You promised to show me that griffin's nest before we left. Let's go now.
You actually interested?
Absolutely. You said it yourself. A royal griffin's a rare sight.
Not that rare. Venture to say we'll have to slay a couple more before we get back to Kaer Morhen. But if you want to see the nest, it's just up the hill.
Come.
Sì, c'è qualcosa di misterioso. Allora, dobbiamo andare su di qua. Stiamo per andare al nido del grifone che abbiamo affrontato all'inizio del gioco. Meglio non proprio all'inizio, ma comunque qui a Bianco Frutteto. Tuttavia vi consiglio di tenere pronta la spada. Solo che nei primi episodi la neve non c'era. Eccolo qua, c'è ancora anche il sangue.
Careful now.
This is no time for you to lecture me.
Ciri, wait. There's something in there.
Cosa
We
c'è?
really don't need to play cards.
Ciri.
Un codabiforca. Ma questo mi ha sfoderato la spada d'acciaio. Ecco fatto.
What?
A hair faster. That's all it needed to be to rip your shoulder wide open.
But it wasn't, and it didn't. We killed it. What is this about?
You're angry, wanted to unload. But be that careless and next time.
Don't you understand? There won't be a next time.
E questo è il punto.
Ciri, what are you talking about?
I'm sorry, it's not a good time.
Wanna head back? Alright, enough. Let's go fishing.
A pescare. Allora, prima già che siamo qui raccogliamo anche questi. Cioè, a questo punto non che ci servano molto, ma... Allora, noi seguiamo lei. Ciri decisamente sta nascondendo qualcosa.
He could use a bit of exertion.
Qui vi ricordate dove abbiamo fatto il nostro primo contratto con il Wraith diurno, la dama del pozzo.
How exactly do you plan to catch anything?
E questo è il bello.
You'll see. I'll be damned.
Should we go?
No, no way. Lake's gotta be full of perch, bream, or pollard. Fresh pollard. Would you like that?
I wouldn't mind some, but do we plan to wait here until he leaves?
No, we'll scare him off.
How?
I'll improvise. Wait here.
Il trucco è semplice, basta usare una bella bomba e via.
An old witch's trick for tough winters. Not terribly subtle, but
Inoltre ho mirato proprio
remember, don't ever do
alla
this.
crepa, quindi possiamo già anche pescare.
Just in case. Never know what could happen on the path, what could save your life.
Perfetto.
All right, let's go.
Who taught you that?
Vesemir, a long time ago.
How long?
Very. Back when I wanted to call myself Geralt Roger Eric Duot Belagarcy.
What?
Ah, madonna, quanti nomi.
Tell you about it tonight.
And about the time you broke your leg after wagering you jump off the roof of Kaer Morhen and land a horse's back.
How do you even know about that?
Eskel told me. But I want to hear you tell it. I'm certain you have a rational explanation.
Così occhio e croce oserei dire una scommessa, probabilmente.
Come on.
Andiamo allora. Ah, giusto, mi sa che dobbiamo avanzare un po'. Ah, infatti.
You never gave me piggyback rides at Caer Morhen, remember? Vesemir was the only one willing.
Had to wait till now to remind me? You've put on some weight since Kaer Morhen.
Tanto per un Geralt potente come Ciri. Cioè, come Geralt volevo dire. Figuriamoci.
Hey. Ciri,
We should get back.
È giunta l'ora di scoprire cosa c'è sotto.
Remember me training on the pendulum? How I feared I'd never manage. Yet you forbade me from giving up. I was black and blue practically all the time. That pendulum was a nightmare.
how could I forget?
Those months at Caer Morhen, they passed so quickly. I wish we'd spent more time together then.
Stiamo per assistere al secondo miglior finale del gioco, che ho preso volontariamente per poter ottenere il cavallo nero. Quello migliore, come tutto il resto, lo farò nel New Game Plus.
Almost managed to forget it was today. They're here for
Cosa?
me, Geralt. I'm going to Nilfgaard, to Emir. I know you didn't expect this, but in Vizima, my father and I spoke for long. Argued, really, and parted. Then a messenger came with a letter. I didn't say anything at first because I wasn't sure, and then I realized I had to stop fleeing. I realized that if I wish to change anything, I cannot do so hunting monsters round forgotten villages. I must do so from there, from Nilfgaard.
You make this choice on your own?
If you mean to suggest Yennefer had anything to do with this, then the answer is no.
Great. She even know?
No. And I'd prefer she not get involved this time.
I'll let you tell her that. Is this what you want?
Yes.
You'll not try to stop me. Take me to the Blue Mountains by force.
Che senso avrebbe?
Traveled half the world to find you, but I never intended to force anything on you.
I know.
You'll be fine. You're a witcher.
We needn't say goodbye.
Assolutamente no.
Of course we don't.
I don't know when we'll see each other again.
You know where to find me.
You can't possibly stay at Caer Morhen all the time.
Makes no difference. You'll find me.
True.
Remember what I taught you. Never know. Could be useful there too.
Ci consegna Zirel. Adesso possiamo gustarci i racconti di Dandelion su com'è andata, su cosa è successo poi.
The invader from the south achieved complete victory. Robbed of Radovid's tactical genius, the northern realms could not withstand Ymir's countless legions. Black banners appeared over Novigrad and all Redania. Weary of rebel raids, Ymir Varemrys conceded, restoring Temeria as a realm in liege to the Empire. When the guerrillas laid down their arms, the Emperor shifted his forces to other fronts. Through Nilfgaard's victory, Temerians got their country back, and history once again proved a consummate trickster. Having dealt with Radovid, Ymir of Varemrys did the same with enemies domestic. The Emperor's loyal spies named all who had conspired against him, traitors, soldiers, and aristocrats alike. Though their mutiny had only been a murky plan, the Emperor showed no mercy, as was his wont. Though the war on the continent had ended, Hjalmar refused to lay down his arms. The young king pledged to raid and burn the shores of the Empire of Nilfgaard each spring. He meant to keep his word, even at the cost of drowning his people in their own blood. After years in exile, Ciri returned to Nilfgaard, her paternal home, where Ymir prepared to name her his successor. The woman had the necessary qualities. From her father, she'd inherited an empress's political instincts. From Geralt, she had gained a sense of simple human decency. Few monarchs boast both traits, which is quite a shame. While monarchs moved borders and populations, Geralt and Yennefer lived a calm, quiet life, far from all things political. They breakfasted well after noon, more often than not in bed, and passed the days on lazy strolls and long conversations. Boring, you say? Perhaps. But both had sought this more than anything else.
Ok, a questo punto il gioco è ufficialmente finito, infatti si può iniziare il New Game Plus. Però c'è ancora una cosa che possiamo fare, una cosa che diciamo ho tenuto apposta per il gran finale, anche perché prima non è che si potesse vedere. Allora, per prima cosa usciamo da Kaer Morhen, ci rechiamo nella nostra casa del Tuassan. Titoli di coda sono sempre belli lunghi. Se non avete completato alcune missioni secondarie adesso potete anche farlo, però non avrebbe molto senso. Noi ne avremo saltate qui 2 o 3 penso, ma comunque si tratta di missioncine di poca importanza. Allora, viaggio rapido. Ducato di Tuassan, destinazione. Ah, dove sta? Ah, vigneto di corvo bianco. Non c'è più Dandelion che racconta tra uno spostamento e l'altro. Ci sta mettendo un po' a spostarsi. Ok, ci siamo.
Actually, I'd love to go home.
Diciamo un'ultima missione? Lezione di umiltà. Ok, però prima di completarla c'è una cosa che voglio fare. Ah, già che ci siamo diamo un occhio alle armi che abbiamo preso. Mica male questa. Questa danzatrice, sì. Niente male neanche questa, ma non è comunque all'altezza delle nostre, anche se di potenza sembrerebbe il contrario. Dicevo, visto che è l'ultima missione non dobbiamo combattere, ci vestiamo un po' come si deve. Togliamo anche le armi che tanto, arrivati a sto punto... Ah no, ho sbagliato, ok. Non servono più. Bianchi i guanti. Perfetto. Ora possiamo entrare in casa. Ma...
Master Witcher, some unknown barged into the residence. I resisted as best I could, but to no avail.
Chissà di chi si tratta.
Alas, they did not do me the basic courtesy of introducing themselves.
Dipende dalle scelte che avete fatto durante il gioco chi è. Possono essere 4 personaggi.
Unexpected as ever. And beautiful as ever.
Won't you even ask why I've come? Or how I found you?
Wouldn't get a straight answer anyway.
Quite true.
Used to bother me, all your secrets. Now I know if you have something to tell me, you'll tell me. Don't need to ask.
I missed you, Geralt. Madly. Come outside. We can hold hands and stare at the sky, like some shitty two-crown romance.
Proposta interessante. Sì, facciamole
Brought quite a
tutte.
few books. Let me guess. Working on a new spell?
Not at all. These aren't grimoires, just pleasure reading. The Name of the Orchid. A widower for half a year.
L'ultimo è interessante.
Always thought you too busy to make time for something as impractical as pleasure reading.
Because I was. But now I'm not. A few weeks ago, I awoke to the realization that I know not what to do next. I have no plan. I have no goal. And you know what? I like that. Finally, I can stop thinking about politics and focus on what's important to me. Which is why I came here.
Liking Toussaint so far?
The landscape's lovely and the towns are charming, no question about that.
But
But the southern sun plays havoc with my wardrobe. To be blunt, wear black down here and you're pretty damn hot.
Basta cambiare
I
colore.
need to think about changing your color palette. Off-white and pea green, for instance.
And I'll wear scents distilled from turnips and daisies. I think I shall simply stay in the shade. And you'll bring me cool drinks. At regular intervals.
Bring you whatever you want. You know, feels kinda strange having a home.
I must say I never pictured you owning real estate.
Was something of an accident, but I'm not about to complain. Yen, back then, before we fought the hunt, said you wanted to run away with me to the world's end. This vineyard, good enough?
Yes, although there's one thing missing.
Cioè?
Namely,
I shall give you a hint. It's large, white,
Oh,
has 4 legs.
l'unicorno.
Category taxidermy.
oh yeah, the unicorn. Fine, you can bring it down here.
I knew you'd see things my way.
Ever thought this day would come? Me and you, peace and quiet, bees buzzing, birds chirping.
I almost regret delaying so long before coming to you. I was quite the silly goose.
You have doubts? Though I imagine it might have been hard coming after me. Always were proud as a peacock.
Please, Geralt. I'm not like other sorceresses to feel that following someone means my wings have been clipped.
Ooh, watch what you say about your colleagues. Remember, it's an ill bird that fouls its own nest.
Well said, Witcher. You're not only handsome, but wise, too. I feel a bit like the cat that got the canary.
Yeah, and I'm... Damn it, you win. This time.
Ha!
How'd that start, anyway? Our duels and wordplay.
Forgotten. It was at a vernissage in Banard. You started it to keep from going mad with boredom. I remember finding your sense of humor both groan-worthy and somehow endearing. Never change, Geralt. I beg you.
Ok, ci
So,
siamo.
talk again later.
Of course. I'm not going anywhere.
E con questo anche l'ultima missione è terminata. Con questo la nostra run è veramente terminata. Abbiamo fatto il gioco direi a un buon 99%. Perché ripeto, qualche missione secondaria l'abbiamo terminata. O meglio, diciamo che abbiamo finito questa run, ma c'è ancora il New Game Plus. Però non lo farò subito perché sinceramente fare i giochi 2 volte di fila non mi è mai piaciuto. Alla lunga diventa un po' noioso. E poi The Witcher 3 è un gioco bello lungo, quindi adesso voglio dedicarmi prima ad altri giochi. Quando però deciderò di farlo lo troverete in un'altra playlist, quindi vi basterà solamente aspettare. Ok, abbiamo terminato anche questo gioco. Spero come sempre che le mie partite vi siano piaciute. Vi invito a lasciarmi i like e a continuare a seguirmi. Ci vediamo al nostro prossimo gioco insieme. Quale sarà? Beh, continuate a seguirmi e lo scopriremo. Un ciao dal vostro Otaku 8867. A presto amici, vi saluto. Ciao!